In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create this worksheet. And now, if you want to save yourself some time, you can get this worksheet just by letting me know down in the comment. So the first step is you need a file. I'm going to use landscape. And now on your left side, you will go to the toolbar and you're going to pick table. Then you can easily delete one row because we only need 3 rows for this table. And now I'm going to expand this table. Don't move nothing inside the table because everything is precisely measured. And now I'm going to select the whole table and I'm going to lock it. Why? This way, when I start putting in my shapes, it will not move the table around. So next, what we do next is that we need our shapes. So let's focus on shapes and don't do anything to the shape. Don't do nothing to the shape. But I need circle and I need an oval. So now this circle can we can turn it into an oval just by moving the lines up and down. Next, we need a square. So I'm going to select square and I'm going to put it on my template, on my paper. Next, this same square can become a rectangle and I'll make a little smaller just to match up with the sizes. Next, I'm going to try find a star. So this shape option has all the shapes I need for this template. And next, I'm going to choose diamond. And next, I'm going to try to find an heart because I'm going to be using hearts as well for this template. And now also I'm going to now select all the shapes so I can shrink them all into one size. But before we do that, let's change the colors of the shapes. I really like to start with red and find the bright colors first. So one by one, I'll just select a color randomly. You don't really have to focus on which color you'd like. Just pick any color, the one you like. Just make things less difficult. Remember, less means more. Now, yes, I can select all the shapes and I can shrink down my shapes. So next, what I do is I want to try to find an appropriate place where I can place all these shapes. So it's easier for me to select them and move them around. So the best place to put these shapes is in the center of the paper over here. So now what I do next is I simply select Control C, Control V. And now I can start with the number 2. Going to start with the number 2. I'm going to try to find the perfect place to place them, and I can select another one, like, and I control C, Control V. Now I'm going to do another number. I'm going to do the square now, and I'm going to do only one square. So I'm going to select it, and actually let me do two. Let me Control C and Control V. Now, if you look at the shapes, we can enhance these shapes by giving them a little border to make them look more appealing and more visually on our paper. So we do that by simply going to the top bar tool up the paper and we select the lines that you see and we can put a border of 4. It gives it nice contrast. As you can see, the shapes look more firm. Now I can continue. So basically now a nice thing I like to do after when I work here is I like to zoom. Zooming into the paper can make things more easier and visually to the eye. So now, as you saw, I easily did my one rectangle. So I have the number 1 now, and now with the stars, I can do the number 4. Remember, in Canva, your best friend, the best technique you can use in Canva is Control C, Control V. Now, with the hearts, I'm going to try do the number 5. So I simply select Control C, Control V. Now I select these two. You press Shift and you right click. Press Shift and you right click, and you can control multiple shapes at the same time. Now, as you can see, Control C, Control V, I now have the total number of 5 hearts for this side. And next, I'm going down the paper and I need to find another shape. So the shape that I'm going to be focusing next, let's pick the shape. Let's do the star. actually, let's do the diamond because we already have stars. So let's do the diamond. Control C, Control V, and a nice feature of Canva is that sometimes when you select and use the mouse to find an appropriate position, the best thing to do is to select and use the keyboard arrows. If you're working in a computer, the arrows on your computer can precisely move the shapes where you want them. So that's what I use for the diamonds to precisely move the diamonds into a nice and correct position. Now I want to deal with an oval. I'm going to Control C, Control V, and I'm going to do two ovals for this one. And finally, for the last shape, what shape can we do here? Let me see. Let's go with a circle. Let's go with circle. Or actually, no, let's do the rectangle better. I think it's a nice shape. The rectangle is a nice shape. It's not that easy to recognize rectangle and square because some students get confused with rectangle and square most of the time. So let's work with the rectangle. Now I'm going to do three, and as I said, I can use the arrow on my keyboard and I can start to move this square to the side and just push, push, push the arrows as many times as you want, and you can precisely move that to the side. Now, the final shape, I think we're going to do circle for this final shape. And how many circles should I do for this one? I think I'll only focus on one circle. Let's keep it like that, just one. Now, as you see, we have the template almost finished, and I'm doing these videos raw versions so that you can see the mistakes we can avoid and the mistakes we do or I do, and you can just learn from the mistakes and not do it. Now we select a box, a text box, and let's choose the font that I chose was Comic Sans. It's a really nice font for creating these kinds of worksheets. And now what I do is simply Control C, Control V, and I will just add my first set of numbers. Why will I do this? See, because I can group them. I can Control C, Control V, and move them around. And you will see why I'm doing this. This is a very cool technique that you can apply in your Canva so that you can speed up the process. Now see, I have three sets, Control C, Control V, and a very nice feature I love in Canva. See, everything is aligned perfectly, guiding myself to the with the upper part of the spacings. And I do the same, Control C, Control V. This is why grouping and making certain groups of things that you can Control C, Control V can make it easier and faster to work with. Now, what's next? Very, very nice worksheet. What is next? What we do next is simply change the numbers. I just go around selecting and changing the numbers. I will put 2 here, 4, 3. Just put any random number. First, once you select the correct number to match with the number of shapes, you can just put any random number. Don't think too much about it, you know. Just work smart, don't work hard. Less means more. And just keep adding, changing the numbers. I'm gonna put here 6 and I have 5 already. I'm gonna change this one to 1. This one I'm gonna change it to 6 and I'm gonna leave that like that. I'll just randomly change the numbers, but don't forget to have the correct number under the shapes so that your students or whoever you want this worksheet to use can find the correct answer under the number of shapes. So now our sheet looks pretty nice. So now I can give a name to this worksheet and actually name this worksheet maybe finding numbers, or go down in the comments and let me know down in the comments what name would you actually give this worksheet. So now our final step, that's the best step after we'll finish this worksheet, is to download it. And the option that we'll be going to be using is download PDF best for printing. This gives us the best quality when we want to print. And our final step is to present it to you. I want to present the worksheet to you so you can see it in full version and see how nice it looks. So here's our worksheet. If you like this video, remember to give it a like and don't forget to leave your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you for watching.